Good evening, everybody. Good evening. It's your boy Doc Holiday. We back with another HBCU OverDrive live show. Game 5, week 5 preview. If you haven't done it by now, please remember to like the stream, share, comment, and most of all, become a member and subscribe to the hottest HBCU show that's on YouTube right now. Make sure you hit that notification bell to get everything HBCU OverDrive. Man, y'all have to excuse me. I just came back in from cigar lounge, y'all. Not too far from my house. But we about to get this going. We're about to get this going on right now. Let me get this out the way. And if you haven't tuned in to anything, man, you can watch all the replays of all the shows on the actual channel, HBCU OverDrive with Doc Holiday channel on YouTube. So make sure that you come in, wipe your feet, and like the stream, and we're gonna have us a good old time. So man, we're gonna get into it. So today is the week 5 preview / State Fair Classic preview. All right, so we're pretty much gonna cover everything going on for this coming Saturday. If anything hasn't been moved because of the storm, the hurricane that's going through Florida and should be on its way to the Carolinas right now. But for those that's trying to wanting to hunker down, make sure that y'all take care of yourself and make sure that you are well equipped with everything that you need, because from what I've seen out there right now, from videos and pictures of this storm is no joke, y'all. It is no joke. So make sure that you take care of yourself, and pretty much, we are praying for you right now. So hold on, y'all. My camera has been, there we go. Having technical issues, y'all, but we gonna stay on the course, y'all. We gonna stay on the course. But so I got might have some good news coming, especially for tomorrow. Tomorrow is none but Jackson State. It's a Jackson State show tomorrow. So if you know anybody that's alum, that's a students, that are fans of Jackson State, make sure y'all tune into that show tomorrow. It will go down it will be going live at 6 o'clock p.m. I take that back, not 6 o'clock. We're going to go do it 6:30 p.m. I will have a guest on the show from Jackson State, from the coaching staff, try to get that all set, squared away. But make sure that y'all tune in. Y'all will enjoy this person that's going to be on the show for tomorrow. All right. So we're just going to go ahead and get into the preview right now. Man, so we got some good games that's going to be on schedule for Saturday. And let me get this all squared away. And let me get my trusty phone so I can go ahead and check on who's playing. All right. I know right now, I think right now it should be Chowan and Fayetteville State playing right now. But I don't think they haven't did anything yet because of what's going on as far as with the storm goes. But you do also have Benedict versus Fort Valley. That game is on Saturday at 1:00. Actually, that game is going to be on ESPN Plus. So make sure y'all tune into that game because it's between two undefeated teams. Benedict has a strong offense. Fort Valley always going to have a strong defense. And both of these teams are coming in at 4-0. So, man, we're going to go ahead and start in with the MEAC. All right. So, right now, since this game was moved from Saturday to today, South Carolina State is down 36-7 to South Carolina. They are going into the fourth quarter right now. So, basically, like I told you, South Carolina State, get your money. Get your money, go back up the road to Orangeburg, and get ready for next week. First on the list, we got Virginia Listberg versus Morgan State. I don't have too much to say about Virginia Listberg. I'm not saying it's a high school team or anything like that, but they do come out they are present when it comes to playing hard against teams, mostly in the MEAC. That's really what they've been, the teams that they've been playing. They've been playing a lot of MEAC teams. They are competitive. They tend to slow down in the third quarter, in the second half. And you see with the amount of mistakes that they make and the depth of what of their squad, because they are a Division II. I don't think they're Division II. I think they're NAIA school. So, excuse me, y'all. I see Morgan State handling them easily. Morgan State is making some noise this year. So their defense is good. Coach Wilson has brought that dog mentality over from Bowie State, and you see it with the team that he has right now. I'm going to go with Morgan State winning big, 45-3 against Virginia Lynchburg. So Morgan State will bring in their second win of the season, and they will be at 500 when they get ready to go into MEAC play. We have also Delaware State versus Robert Morris. Robert Morris is 0-3. They are in the Northeastern Conference. We got Del State 2-2. The only thing about Del State, like I said, is the offense. The defense always play good. They always come with their lunch pail mentality, next man up mentality. So I'm looking at Del State coming in with the win. I'm looking at them scoring not a lot of points. Like I said, because of the offensive deficiencies that they have. So I'm looking at Del State coming in, at least winning the game, 24-21. So I get them. I see if they can win by 3. I can be wrong. So I'm not the type of person that I get mad if I'm wrong, but it does put me down in a damper. Next on the list is Norfolk State versus Sacred Heart. Sacred Heart coming in at 2-2. Norfolk State is still looking for its first win. I don't know about Norfolk State. Norfolk. Dawson Odoms, I'm looking at it as far as you trying to get that team together. I don't see anything as far as being some, I don't see you basically winning this game right here. So I'm going to go with Sacred Heart. Not too big. Well, maybe probably like a 35-14 14 win against Norfolk. Like I said, Norfolk, you gotta get it. You got a lot of turmoil going on right now. So it's with the quarterback play and the line play right now. So I'm looking at y'all going 0-5 right until you get to MEAC play. Excuse me, 1 second. But I'm hungry, y'all. Next on the list. We got Yale versus Howard. So Howard, you got two prestigious academic institutions, one from the Ivy League, the other from the MEAC. Like I said, I don't bet nothing against. I'm not putting all my chips in on Howard, but I might think this might be a winnable game against Yale. So I'm looking at Howard trying to come out, pull out a win against Yale to complete that out of conference. They had a pretty decent out of conference schedule for this season before they hit conference play. So I'm looking at Howard winning the game 27, Yale 24. The only thing about Howard, like I said, is with the QB play. Quinn Williams has to be able to, like I said, he has to be able to read his progressions. He has to be able to be mobile, do play action passing, rely on that running game because your running game is strong. Because the running game keeps Howard in the game, and Howard's defense is not a slouch. It always falls on the quarterback when Howard plays in these games. So, like I said, I'm looking at Howard winning 27-24 against Yale. They complete that out of conference schedule, get into the MEAC play, and we'll see what's going on down the line. And the game of the week in the MEAC is North Carolina Central. Those Eagles from Winston-Salem. No, not Winston-Salem. Those Eagles from Durham. I'll take that back because Josh would kill me if I said something like that. They're taking on Campbell at 1-2. This game is an 11 o'clock game on Saturday. It is going to be shown on ESPN Plus. So if you are subscribed to ESPN Plus, check that game out right there. I think this is Campbell's homecoming, if I'm not mistaken. Central is coming in at is coming in with the undefeated record at 4-0. One of those wins did come against a FCS playoff contender in New Hampshire when they went up to New Hampshire and beat them soundly. So I'm looking at North Carolina Central coming in against Campbell. I don't give my score. I give it 35-21. Davius Richard, I'm not saying he's a Walter Payton Award finalist, but he keeps that team afloat. He keeps that team afloat with the running and passing that he does. Central also has a good enough defense to kind of wrangle in Hajj Malik Williams, and that is quarterback for Campbell. I'm tripping, y'all. But if that defense can keep Williams under control, like I said, I see them winning this game big, 35-21 or even 35-14. It all depends on, like I said, what the defense does against this quarterback right here. So we're just gonna move it right along into SWAC play. All right. So we got first on the list is Bethune versus Alabama A&M. Alabama A&M, you coming in at 0-4. Like I told you, you got to be able to win the game before you get to that Magic City Classic against Alabama State. And we understand that y'all beat Alabama State like 4 or 5 years in a row. But this ain't your season right now. And like I said, when y'all played, it all went downhill when you played UAB and Connell Maynard made the suggestion that I only get paid to win SWAC games. But Thorne Cookman is coming in off a win against Grambling, and you got a Jalen Jones and you got a Rashawn Bird, which is your workhorse, your catalyst for the offense. Good enough defense to stay in the game against Alabama A&M. Corner's going to have to lock in on these receivers against Juice Jenkins and Abdul Fattah Ibrahim. You want to make sure that you keep those guys in check. The QB play for Alabama A&M is atrocious. I say that. Yes, it's atrocious. You do have you have a mobile quarterback in Xavier Langford. You also have a pocket passer in Quincy Casey. But other than that, man, all the transfers that you got and you still can't get a win. And you had a chance to get your win against Florida A&M last week, but y'all couldn't pull it off. You couldn't pull out that the game. So I'm looking at Bethune coming in Huntsville. It's your homecoming too. And remember what happened to you last year for your homecoming. Somebody put 61 on you. I don't think it will be that much, but I think Bethune got something to prove. They got a lot on their plate. And so I'm taking Bethune-Cookman with the win. My score is going to be 30-21. Bethune-Cookman. Next on the list, we got Mississippi Valley versus FAMU. Now, last season, FAMU was in they was running away with the lead. Now, remember, this game was at Valley last year. This year is in Bragg at Tallahassee. All right. So it's going to be a little bit different. We always say Valley's 12th man is their field, their stadium. What as far as with the people, but as far as the field wise, that is their 12th man. But we're talking about you're going to be on artificial turf. The temperature at game times for the game should be around like 90, 92 degrees. And these Tallahassee boys are looking to run over y'all again. So if you really think about it as far as FAMU, Jeremy Musa is doing his job, y'all. He is doing his job. He is getting his receivers in. He is getting his receivers going. My whole thing is I want to see them try to run the ball a little bit more. Don't move away from the run and try to be pass happy. I want y'all to FAMU needs to be able to run the ball and run the ball effectively. I'm looking at FAMU winning big against Valley. I'm looking at them winning 42-14 against Mississippi Valley. So and it feel like y'all going back on to the FAMU is basically trying to make that run what they did last season that propelled them to get into the FCS playoffs. So like I said, I'm looking at FAMU, them Rattlers from Tallahassee, the highest of Seven Hills. I'm looking at y'all going winning this game 42-14 against Valley. Up next, we got Alabama State versus Texas Southern. All right. This game is going to be down in Houston at 6 o'clock on Saturday. We got Alabama State coming in at 2-2. yes, the real estate agent is bringing his team down to the third ward to play. Texas Southern showed me some last week when they played against UTSA. They hung in the game in the first half. They actually had the game close in the first half, but in the second half, mistakes, turnovers, and that defensive front for UTSA kind of stymied Andrew Body. Now I'm looking at for this game. I'm looking at Andrew Body for his coming out party this weekend. All right. I'm looking at Andrew Body trying to get at least 250, 275 passing, maybe about 70, 80 yards running. Get those running backs going. Ladarius Owens and excuse me, Howard, get them to going. Get them revved up. They got the receivers. The defense has been playing lights out, and I want to see if they can actually put a complete game against Alabama State. Texas Southern's defense, whoever the quarterback is going to be for Bama State, either Miles Crowley or Demetrius Davis. I'm looking at more as Demetrius Davis because since it's going to be in Houston, I'm looking at them trying to stymie Demetrius Davis, kind of corral him, get him to make mental errors, make him more one-dimensional, trying to stop the run. I'm looking at Texas Southern winning this game against Bama State. Score going to be 35-24 against Bama State. Bama State has a defense, but the offense is too much vanilla. And I said with the kindness of hearts, your offense is vanilla. If you gotta win. You want to win. You want to try to win big before you get to the Magic City Classic. You're gonna have to take the chains off of Demetrius Davis and let him walk. Let him work. But I have Texas Southern winning the game 35-24. That is my prediction for that game right there. Next on the plate is Pine Bluff versus Southern. This game is a 6 o'clock game. Will be shown on ESPN Plus. We got Pine Bluff coming in at 2-2. They did take a loss last week against Alcorn, so they're behind the 8 ball as far as in the Western Division. And Southern is trying to get their psyche back up after taking a goose egg against Texas Southern 2 weeks. That was 2 weeks ago. So I'm looking at Pine Bluff. My whole thing is your quarterback play. Skylar Perry is who he is. He is not, to me, he's not the type, he's not the one that's going to win you games. So whoever you get in as a quarterback, make sure that they follow the system. Because I'm putting just like this: if you lose the Southern, man, like I said, that seat is going to get real hot for Doc Gamble, and it's not going to look good for him. So my whole thing with Southern is basically your quarterback play. Bashawn McCray is not the dude for you. If you try to run a high power offense, he ain't the dude. So I'm looking at Eric Dooley trying to revamp that offense. He's gonna probably have to go with Bubba Lampley as far as starting for today. Hey, babe, what's going on? What's going on? Yes, my wife is in the chat, so she's at a football game for her son, and lo and behold, they're doing good. But we get back onto this game. Southern, like I said, you have the pieces to have a high scoring offense. The catalyst is your quarterback. And like I said, McCray is not the quarterback for this offense. You can't read the defense, but he locks onto one receiver and he throws it to double coverage. He did get picked off 3 times the last time that they played against TSU. And like I said, you got to try to make some sort of change in order for you to try to contend in the Western Division. So I'm picking Southern to win this game by at least 1. Thank you. Let me fix this, y'all. My wife is the grammar police right here. All right. So I'm looking at this game. Southern gonna win by 1, like 20, let's say 24, 23. And like I said, you have to fix that quarterback position. You have to fix the quarterback position in order for you to get it going. If not, you're going to be stuck in limbo. So my game of the week for this week is the State Fair Classic. Grambling versus Prairie View. All right. Grambling versus Prairie View. I think Grambling arrived into Dallas. Both squads arrived into Dallas today. Hopefully, I think Grambling is going to be in the hotel that's closer to where I work at. You never know. I might be able to get some sort of interview, anything like that. But back to the game. Grambling is coming off their loss. Grambling is coming off a big loss. Oh, my goodness. They're coming off a big loss to Jackson State. Nope, they're coming off a big loss to Bethune. So my thing is with Grambling. Grambling, you have a good enough stable of running backs. You have the receivers. The only thing that's missing is a quarterback. And I feel like Quaterius Hawkins, he can be the guy for you, but I don't see he's the only guy for you because I don't see no other quarterback that can actually take this team and put them on their shoulders and basically try to lead them to victory. Hopefully Maurice Washington would play in this game right here. He was out last week with I think a thigh injury. So hopefully he'll be able to play on Saturday. And then, like I said, you have a stable amount of receivers. You got your leading receiver is Lyndon Rash. Good receiver. Burner. He's a burner, y'all. But you gotta be able to sustain with the quarterback play. It is always going to be like that. Defense is always going to come to play for Grambling. Sundiata Anderson, all those boys right there, they are they're going to come to play, but everything goes with how the quarterback goes, all right? And Prairie View, okay, Prairie View. I think Conley did not play last week against Alabama State. Nope, I take that back. He did play against Alabama State. He did have good enough stats last week. 14-19, 180, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. So pretty much I like what he does as far as being a quarterback. Make sure that he gets those attempts up, limit the turnovers. Basically, that's what you want to do. That as far as what Prairie View wants to do, limit the turnovers. The running back position is solidified for Prairie View, and I think they do lead the SWAC in rushing. So So you have Ahmad Antoine coming in with 263 yards, 3 touchdowns. You also have to make sure that that threat of the quarterback running with Conley running, you basically want to make sure that you keep him contained. Also, you basically still Prairie View has a great defense. So those boys going to be out there trying to smell blood in the water. So and my take on this game right here, is going to be Prairie View with the win. I don't think it's be big, but if it is, I say Prairie View is going to win 35. I think they're at 38-24 against Grambling. It's all, like I said, it's all going to be about the QB play. And I'll say about the QB play for the SWAC, other than Shador and Musa, the rest of the QB play for in the SWAC is horrible right now. Horrible. So hopefully the teams can get that QB play up. Hopefully they get that QB play up. Yeah, excuse me, my wife is giving me scores from the high school game. So they'll keep scores from the they'll make sure they limit the turnovers for Conley. Make sure that you keep running the ball because that is your bread and butter. And also cause havoc on the defense. You gonna cause havoc, get to the quarterback, get to Quatarius Hawkins, make sure you limit them running the ball. Like I said, it's gonna be a 38-24 game. Prairie View taking the win, and everybody get to come out there and enjoy the state fair. Hey, if you haven't been to the state fair in Texas here in Dallas, I suggest y'all to go. It's a good feeling, good atmosphere. Get you a good turkey leg, all the fried foods and stuff like that. Ride some rides after the game. Hey man, it's gonna be lit on Saturday. But like I said, man, that is my preview for the games this weekend. And like I said, Jackson State is on their off week, so they don't have a game this weekend. But like I said before, when I started the show, I will have somebody. I'm trying to get this squared away. We'll have somebody from the coaching staff at Jackson State on the show live. So make sure y'all come in and tune in to that at 7:30 on Friday. And make sure that you wipe your feet and like the stream and become a member of the hottest HBCU show that's out there right now on YouTube. So make sure you come. Like I said, make sure you come for that. It's going to be a good day tomorrow. Tomorrow is nothing but Jackson State. So everybody that's Jackson State alum, Jackson State fans, students, don't matter who you are. If you like Coach Prime, if you like Coach Brewster, if you like Coach Weeks, all those guys right there, make sure y'all tune in to this show tomorrow at 7:30 tomorrow evening. Like I said, I got some stuff in store for you. All right. And give my shout outs. I give shout outs to first of all, give my shout outs to my Lord Savior Jesus Christ. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be doing this right now. Thank you. Thank you. Also give a shout out to my wife. Usually she's on the chat right now, but usually she'll be in the house. But like I said, she's at the football game right now. I went to a cigar lounge here in Addison, and it's a good place to go to. So if you're in Dallas, y'all should be able to check it out. Elite Cigar Lounge, the Elite Cigar Club Lounge, is a good place. Owned by Spud Webb. Yes, Dallas' very own Spud Webb. Make sure y'all check that out on Addison, on Beltline and Midway, y'all. give a shout out to my kids, to my girls. They doing good. Make sure I have to shout them out because I feel like they don't get the recognition on here, but y'all get the recognition, man. I make sure y'all get the recognition. But I know this was a short show. I usually have a show that goes around an hour or so when it comes to previews, but it's not too much to preview right now because I don't know. We got to get the play and the sweat. We got to get that up. But like I said, if you are in Dallas, if you are a Prairie View alum, if you're a Grambling alum, if you by any chance tomorrow come over towards or at the Galleria in Dallas, come check me out at my shop, Liz Locker Room in Macy's at the Dallas Galleria. I will be there. I will take questions. Anything y'all want to do, we do picture. It don't matter what we do. I just want everybody to come out there, just have a good time, and I just want to see everybody's smiling face when they come out there. This will be a good game. This will be a good weekend, good weekend of football. But that's pretty much it, y'all. That's pretty much it. I'm just gonna go ahead and shut this thing down. But remember, make sure that you wipe your feet, like the stream, become a subscriber, become a member of the hottest, livest show on HBCU Sports and Culture that's on YouTube right now. I'm your boy, Doc Holiday. This is, what's up, Sean? What's up, man? I guess I don't need to be, hey, Sean, if you can, spread the word. It's a Jackson State thing tomorrow. What's up, Brian? Spread the word tomorrow. It's a Jackson State show tomorrow. Even though we don't have a game this weekend, it's a Jackson State show tomorrow. Make sure everybody come in. First half of the show, I'm gonna have a guest on the show. Like I said, I'm gonna get that finalized, and after that, we can talk about everything Jackson State, man. It don't even matter. So y'all spread the word. Spread the word about that. And if you haven't done, if you want to bless the Cash App, bless the channel, hit the Cash App. The Cash App handle is in the ticker right now. So make sure you can do Cash App, you can do Zelle, you can do PayPal. It don't matter, long as when you support the channel, it's gonna go for the channel, y'all. But like I said, I am Doc Holiday. This is HBCU OverDrive live week 5 preview show. We are out for now. Coming back in tomorrow at 7:30. All right, 7:30 sharp. All right, 7:30 sharp. Make sure y'all tune in. We out this thing. Peace.